Hey guys, welcome back to J&V Rock Hounding. I'm Jay.
I'm B, the better half.
Yeah, it's debatable. So if any of yous actually watched my video over in Mississippi where I was collecting the cherts and stuff like that, some of the people who commented, I told you I was going to do a little follow-up video. This is Sunday, and I've already done a live today. We've already done
2 live.
Yeah, and I've the one video with the geo cracking and the showing the stuff, you know, that one kind of got posted. So I'm not going to post this video probably until I don't know. I might wait till next weekend, or I might do a live premiere Wednesday again or something. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to go ahead and make this. I want to show this. I want to show. It's going to be in a couple different groups. First, I'm going to show these for certain Crowleys and one non-Crowley here that's on the table. And then I will get into the cherts, because some of those cherts are really cool. And I was showing my cousin a couple things with UV, and in the process, I looked at some of that chert, and I got to show you. So I'll probably show the Crowleys. I don't know if the Crowleys, I didn't look at them. I don't know if they are UV reactive at all, but I've got a little thing of water here. I'm going to show them dry, and then I will dip them in the water and show them wet and everything like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it turned around and show you guys that. Okay, so let me try to, should have organized it. So here are the Crowleys, that for certain Crowleys, and I'll just pick them up and show you as I go. You know, these are pretty well worn out. They're not as well, they don't show the banding on, I mean, you can see the banding on that. Let me go ahead, now that you showed it a little bit, let me show you with it wet. This was one that I found right next to another one in that video. But yeah, it's got good banding on this side, and it's broken, so you can see what they look like on the inside. So that's pretty cool. Pretty. I think, you know, sometimes these things can be really pretty. So, okay, let me show you this one before I wet it. A lot of them have these quartz druzy pockets. That's why I was going to show them dry, but, you know, my hands got a little moisture on them, so I'll just wet that so you can't probably see the druzy. But there again, it's broken. But this is a very distinctive look. You know, they're easy to see for me. I don't know. I've watched a lot of Will Bond's videos, so I've seen a lot of these, and so it's easy for me to find them. I would say some agates would be maybe harder to find, but maybe if I was at a creek, it'd be harder to find too. But I mean, considering I didn't have a spray bottle, I just looked at, you know, just seen these things dry. You know, that's broken off. You can see that banding that goes all the way through, basically. You know, these are maybe not the best. I might try to tumble them. I don't know. But they're, you know, I don't know if you can compare any of these. I mean, like I said, Will, man, That dude has thousands of these things, but some of them can be really pretty. So I'm seeing these things wet for the first time, same as you guys, because I haven't looked at them since I picked them up. But yeah. Can be very pretty. Big quartz pocket on that side, and then banding on this side all the way around it. It's got some staining on it. You guys didn't see me pick this one up on the video. Look at all these different colors in there. You see, Vicky?
Oh, sorry, I was yawning. Very pretty. Got a lot of banding.
I might put this one in the iron out, try to get some of that staining off. That was pretty. They're all pretty. This was one of the first ones I found right here this time around. Might as well, my fingers are wet from dipping them in here, so I might as well just start dipping them and showing them. This was the one I used for the thumbnail of that video. It's real light. These things are they just must be in like straight abundance over there, because I mean I didn't barely look through the landscaping stuff over by the truck stop. I looked down that, most of these I found in that creek or the road back behind the truck stop. That was what I'm assuming now. They just spread it out on that little road because it was excess gravel that they didn't need anymore for the landscape and stuff.
Look at that door.
That one's funky.
Pitter patter of dogs.
That one's got good banding.
It's got a lot of banding.
Yeah, these are better than I was originally thinking, because like I said, I looked at these dry. You know, I wish that thing was whole, because that's half a nodule. I don't know what them black spots are in it. Yep. Actually, I'm not sure that this one was one, but or it's so wore out you can't see the banding. But it's got some cool little features to this. I mean, there's definitely banding when you get close up right there around that little pocket. There's some little fortification pocket right there. There's some banding going around. Yeah. I mean, I hear Will say all the time he didn't think one's a Crowley, but he'll show them. I mean, what are they if they're not Crowleys? They've still got the same basic look to them. Maybe the banding is a little bit lighter, not as distinct. I don't know, but I don't know of any other agates that would be coming down through there. You know, the stuff you see on the bottoms of the stuff that comes out of like Haunted Ridge up in Missouri and all that, so like that, you know, it looks, with the kind of banding this is, I mean, it does look similar, but these don't look like it come off of a crystal plate, you know. I don't know. But I don't know a lot, so I think that all these are Crowleys. So if they're not, and you know a more specific type or name for some of these, then feel free to correct me and tell me. Yep. And then this was one of the last ones I found right here, and it's the biggest. I mean, this thing's funky. Oh, there's stuff still falling out of it. Oh, no matter which way I turn it, there's stuff. And I just cleaned this table off. I'll have to do some more cleaning. God, there's stuff coming out of it like crazy. Lord mercy. What was that? Chunk of gravel, I guess. Sand and stuff. I gotta clean the table again. But yeah, I mean, it's got the banding around those ridges. You know, that's how I recognize some of them, because I mean, anytime you see a funky shaped rock that's cream colored to peanut butter colored, you know, that almost looks like chert, and you know, good chance, look closer at some of the ridges on it and you're going to see banding. Yeah, this thing's funky. But it's got banding all the way around on all them ridges. Cool. Big pocket in that one. I might have more that's mixed in with the church, because I know I picked up several that had kind of like little windows like that on it that, you know, I couldn't see really well. So let me get the church out and we'll show you. I'm gonna stop the video, and when it pops back up, it'll be loaded up with church. Yeah, I had to stop. I was running out of room. When I said I picked up a lot, I wasn't kidding, because this thing is still full, you know, that full of these things. So I picked out some of the more interesting things. I'll just start going through them. I'm going to put this one down right there. I'm going to start to the right. Everybody will recognize this. It's definitely honeycomb coral. It ain't much of a piece of one, but I found one. I have previously found a much better one there at that location. But that, you know, I love those kind of corals. And then, so since that's kind of a fossil, I want to show you these right here, because, you know, looks like a piece of chert, but then look at that little, I don't know if it's a little horn coral or crinoid segment right there in the end. I found several, and I just pulled out a few because, I mean, it just looks like a piece of chert. But then there's like some fossil impressions in some of them. It's got a nice little druzy pocket in that one. Let me put my hand up here to stabilize it here. There's something right there. You can see the line right there. So, something right there, maybe some kind of shell. So I'm calling this stuff chert, but you know, it's so waxy. You can see how waxy that is. I mean, where do you differentiate chert and jasper? You know, because some of it is kind of jaspery to me, but it just, I don't know. I don't know if that's some kind of a coral or sponge or what that right there is. It's definitely something. It almost looks spiral right there, like that was part of some kind of a shell or something. But you know, it's this stuff comes out of the Mississippi, I guess. So there's another one. There's one on that side. I don't know. This stuff's pretty cool. And those are all, well, this one right here too, because the structure of that makes it look like to me like it was some kind of a coral of some sort. But it's so river worn, you can't see any of the other structure to it. But if you know anything about the rocks from, I mean, you know, these things, who knows where these things came from. Tributaries into the Mississippi, they could have come from all the way up from north and made their way down through. I mean, rocks out of the Mississippi can come from, I'm sure, the Great Lakes, you know, up there around Paul. And let's see, let me go over here. So I've got several of these that I said that were like, had like almost fortifications in them, but you couldn't really see any banding, or at least I couldn't. Maybe I can see something up close here, but it's got a little quartz pocket right there. Let's see if we can get wet and see if it shows anything. I mean, it's, to me, it's trying to be agate. I don't know. Let me know what you think. And you got ones like this, and this is all I could see. You got these little pockets, and there's several of them like that. All right, let's get it wet and see what it looks like wet. See if those pockets come out anymore to show anything. I don't know. I don't really, even up close with the macro, I can't really see any banding with it, but just the shape of that, the way that was, and all them little pockets. Like here's another one. All those little pockets like that. Let's get it wet. See. Oh, wow. That thing just turned black. Oh, mine's did, that is. See, these are kind of, I don't know, they're a mystery to me. There's another one, same type of thing. Figured get them out, look at them close with the macro lens and see if we couldn't see anything. You know, maybe there's just a piece of chert with some agate pockets in it. You know, I don't know. It's got a little druzy pocket to it. See, that looks like banding to me in that little pocket. And around that pocket. So maybe that one would be considered an agate. I don't know. And here's some more maybes. Didn't quite have the, I couldn't quite see any banding, but you know, it's got that same look to it. Or at least I couldn't see it dry. I'm not really seeing any specific banding on now that it's wet either, but it's definitely got that look. Maybe a little bit right there. Yeah, this one I want to show first because it's got kind of a botryoidal, couple little botryoidal pockets there. Druzy pockets. 3 of them. Let's get it wet, see if it shows anything. I don't know. Maybe a little bit. It's just not really well defined. There's like a little bit of banding around those pockets. So I guess I found more than I thought. Just a couple of these just aren't that good. Another nice little quartz pocket. I'm not really seeing much on this one. looks like it could have some. Let's get it wet. Oh. It's like it wanted to be here or something, but just didn't form or something. I don't know. But that's that same type of structure you see in them. But this might be one that I can cut and check out closer that way. And then, let's see. A couple of these down here also, I guess, kind of had that structure. Might have to wet this one. It's got the coloration. That might be a cutter too. Because you saw on that one, especially that one flat one, how you could see the, on the broken part. Oh, it almost looks like fossils of some sort. Oh, it's funky. And then these two also, these are really similar with the colorations. Might be another couple candidates for cutting. I don't know. I guess this one was kind of the same way. This looks like it's almost like it's all quartz or something like that. Yellow coloration's all just iron staining, I suppose. But I think that's all quartz and it's not chalcedony or agate or anything like that. And then these were oddballs. That one that was definitely an agate, a Crowley, had these kind of bumpy parts to it like this, but this is all like a bluish gray looking rock. And I don't see any kind of banding in it. Let's see what it looks like wet. Yeah, it just got more dark bluish gray. That's a wild one. And then this one was even darker grayish blue or whatever. I don't know. And then you've got banded cherts. And then you've got these yellowish reddish jaspery cherts. These things are so wild. This one's showing more of the color on the outside. but then, you know, there's a little chip out of it and you see how red it is on the inside. But I won't sit here and go through all these, but I want to show you just what some of these can look like on the inside. I mean, just plain rock on the outside is broke open, and it's got this red and yellow in it. There's several of them like that. Like, look at that. I like that coloration. Those are my favorite colorations. Peanut butter on the outside, red and yellow, and it's so waxy. You know, I barely got any moisture on that, but that's so waxy. So, I mean, I would almost call that a kind of a jasper. So it's got a good waxy outside exterior. But I bet you if I break that thing open good, I mean, there's just showing a little bit of a window right there where there's some red inside of it. I remember laying this one down. I wanted to show you I laid it like I did on purpose. Because look. I mean, these things are nuts. See, let me get this one wet. I can't wait to tumble some of these and see. I found a bunch of them first time I went there. They were white on the outside like this, and I just for giggles I cut them, and it was yellow and red like that. I was like, what? So this is what it looked like. It's all white. That white's like a coating, and then it turns peanut butter looking. But if I broke that thing open, that'd probably be red and yellow inside. Same with this one. Let's see what happens when I get it wet. It's still got some of the white on it. You start to see a little bit of red coming out right there. A little chip coming off of that, so you can see the yellow. Yeah, those things are super cool to me. And then I've got these interesting banded cherts and stuff. Picked up a bunch of them like this, you know, the little square looking. Which one was it? This one right here. Look at the colors. I mean, that looks like a sedimentary type of rock. Still see a distinction, you know, distinct level of colors, but it looks different now that you get it wet. Very waxy. Excuse me, guys. That just came out of nowhere. Is that one I already picked up? Because for some of them, they're very similar. Some of these are really cool though. And look how smooth and waxy that is. I can't wait to tumble some of them. I like the shape of that one. That'd make a good worry stone. Oh, that was another one with red. Oh, look at this one. See how that line goes up? How cool is that? Look at that. That looks very similar to an arena jasper, except it's white instead of gray. It also looks like some jasper I've seen out of Arizona that looks a lot like an arena. I mean, got that peanut butter look on the outside. A little bit, but then that's crazy. This right here was one of my favorite ones because I love arena jasper. I love that Arizona jasper, which I don't have any of, you know. But if it's, you know, what if the rest of these are like that on the inside? Some of these other ones. What's on my finger? This little chippo one. I mean, that almost looks like almost agate. Well, he's right there. I don't know. That one was pretty good, pretty wild shaped. I think I showed that one. This right here was really cool. Let's just see what this one looks like wet. Oh, maybe I should wet more then. That's crazy. Yep. I don't know. You guys tell me. What are these things? Are they chert? Or are they jasper? Some kind of weird other type of agate? I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much it that I was going to show. I've got, like I said, I got a whole bag full. I got a lot more of that type of stuff. I mean, I've got a little, just a mix. Didn't even show these. It's almost like, these were almost like all red. A couple of them were. Hmm. I just found this stuff to be super interesting. You know, it's stuff that I don't see. I'm going down to Florida so much, so you know I don't see this stuff in Kentucky. At least not in my part of Kentucky. Maybe over in the western part, that's you know over bordering Missouri and Arkansas, and you know, well, close to Arkansas. But yeah, I mean, look at that druzy pocket in that. There's one right there. There's one right there. It just looked like a plain rock that and it's broke open. You see all the yellow. Smile. Yep. Okay, let's show some of the stuff with the UV and see how they look. Okay, here we go. Using the V3 UV Beast 365 nanometer. Yep. Here's that one. Oh, that one's pretty wild. There's one of the Crowleys. I put them back up on the table up here on top so you can see them. So Crowleys have an orange glow to them. At least some of them do. Here's that big one. Something's red in there. And you're not going to be able to see it. But it's inside the rock. It's not surface, I don't think. Can you see it? I was looking at the rock over top of my phone. I wasn't showing it good. That's wild. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these definitely are showing some UV. If I ever go back up there, look at that. I'll have to take this UV and show the stuff. Look at that one right there. That's one that looked like the Narina. Cool. Showed that one. Looking down here, but at these ones down here, that one's kind of crazy. Yeah, let's go here a little bit. That one, maybe a little. Yeah, look at this one. Oh, top to it. Just crazy. Yeah. And then I wanted to show you since I got the UV out, I pulled this out of a box of Dugways that I got from Chris. Had to show that. And then this one, Dugway. And then here's the one of the corals I cut the other day. Oh, sorry. I gotta show you this one in particular. This was one I cut on the live today. That thing's so bright. That's nuts. I almost think the UV beast is just too bright for that one. Let's see if the lone fire will, because there's a dropping stuff. There's a lower setting for the lone fire. That's the brightest setting, and there's the lower setting. Yeah. Well, I showed you the other stuff really on the live, so let me stop this and get it turned around. All right, I gotta show this one real quick because I forgot to show this one. This big chunk. And look at that. What kind of fossil is that? I don't know. Okay. She changed her hair.
I pulled it back in a ponytail because I was washing clothes.
No, I mean, yeah, but it's confusing. I'm a man. But you're pretty no matter what.
Did you like his short video? This is going to be a short video. That's what he said. It'll be a really short video and I'll be done.
I didn't say
and
that.
Then 45 minutes later.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
When did I say that?
When I said I had to go wash
I didn't say it on here.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. He?
You'll see it.
Did speak up? Did he say this is going to be a short video?
I did not say it was going to be a short video. And you're just making it longer.
Well, finish it because I got to go to bed. I got to work in the morning.
All right, guys. Let us know what you think about that stuff. Because, man, that chert, jasper, whatever you want to call it, I thought it was really cool. Some of those are super cool. You're shaking the whole table.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm tired.
Anyways, the agates are cool. And I love that I can find that stuff. I need to get out west and find some other types of stuff. I found enough Crowleys for now. I need to go somewhere else. Well, I've got like 20 or so
you
Crowleys
could never
now.
have enough rocks. That's like I could never have enough diamond.
That's not exactly the way I think of things. You can have enough of a certain type of rock. I mean, you can. I don't know.
Okay.
Some type of agates, no, I can't get enough of those. You know, like Laguna lace, crazy lace. You know, there's some of my favorite that I just can't get enough of. Septarians, I love them. Dugway geodes, they're awesome. Anyways, you got me tangenting on it. They're used to tangents. They watch Karen. They watch Karen. They're used to tangents. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about that stuff. If this is the first time you've ever watched any of our videos and you're not subscribed, think about it. Give us a subscription
and subscribe.
and share this out. Let some people, because especially this one, I want this, if you guys will share it out, because I want some people, I want more eyes on some of that chert and stuff to get an idea of what some of that stuff is, if it's chert, jasper, or whatever stuff that are up and down the people who are up and down the Mississippi that probably see this stuff on a regular basis. I'm sure I'm going to get multiple different answers for the few that do comment. And I do appreciate everybody that comments, and I try to respond. I don't think there's ever been a message that I have not gotten a notification of that I did not respond to. So I try to respond to everybody's messages and comments and stuff like that. So even if it's a thank you, thanks for watching, whatever, a lot of times I don't say that, but I respond to whatever it might have been, or I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Jay.
I'm B.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.